Hi there, people of YouTube. Hi there, people of the internet. Hi there, people of the world. My name is Shane Sterling. I am coming to you from the comfort of my home, my living room in Northern California. And I'm here today to talk about my raw vegan total transformation, before and after. So I've been raw vegan for 1 year, 100% raw fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, with some ferments like sauerkraut and coconut yogurt that I make at home myself. It has changed my life, and I'm here to talk about this transformation, before and after. I have a list of things that I prepared because I don't want to miss any of the key points. It's pretty incredible, and I'm going to share with you today the things that have really transformed, aspects of my life that are before and after, things that are so noteworthy that I'm coming on this video to talk about it today with you because how amazing it has been in my life. So I've got 10 things on my list. Number 1 is no fatigue after detox. I went through about 3 months of detox symptoms that were pretty hardcore. I'm talking in bed, flu-like symptoms, sneezing, runny nose, runny eyes, itching, coughing, aches and pains for about 3 months. I knew it was detox, but there were moments where I was like, this is crazy. I mean, 3 months into eating a raw food diet, you would expect to be experiencing the best health of your life, right? Well, no, that's not what I was experiencing at all. I was experiencing deep cleansing and detoxification, which led to feeling like crap, total fatigue, total brain fog, total confusion, fear, isolation, no will to achieve anything, no clarity of mind, nothing. So this led to me having to really dig deep and trust myself, because after my detox period, about 3 months, I have had clarity of mind and energy and absolutely no fatigue since. And now at about a year mark, it's completely up-leveled. My energy levels are through the roof, and I haven't ever felt better in my life. And I am not talking BS. This is real deal for me, so that's why I'm talking about it here. Number 2 is strength and recovery after workouts. The strength and recovery is really noticeable. I used to work out on, what most people do, oatmeal and whey protein powder and standard cooked foods that are supposed to be healthy. And especially for athletic performance, like chicken breast and broccoli and stuff like that. No, I never felt good on that. It never made me feel like I do now. It never gave me the sense of energy to get up and go, the complete energy through my workouts, and the energy after my workouts just really soars. I mean, the combination of raw food and working out has been an epiphany and a revelation in my life. The two combined, exercise and raw food, has been transformative. I can't wait to continue on my fitness journey as a raw vegan and see how much vitality I can create in my body. Stamina and endurance and fitness it's been off the charts. So number 3, clearer skin and clearer eyes. Since I've been 100% raw vegan, my eyes have cleared up, my skin has gotten amazing. Just overall health starts to come through on a raw vegan diet. You can really see it. I mean, when we're burdened by acid buildup in the body from cooked foods and animal products and grain and sugar, you can see it in the skin. We get lumpy, it comes out through our pores. The skin is one of the largest organs of elimination in our body. We think that we just remove waste through our colon, but really we have the skin, the lungs, the sinuses, the liver, and these all are organs of elimination. So the skin being the largest one, though, is obviously going to show the problems of a toxic diet and a toxic lifestyle. So on a 100% raw vegan diet, The noticeable difference has been amazing. I've been really, really loving just the clarity. I wake up, I get out of bed in the morning with my eyes as clear as when I went to sleep. I don't wake up with like foggy red eyes, like groggy. I pop out of bed like ready for my day. It's been amazing. Number 4, amazing bowel transit times and regularity. I mean, the key to health is bowel transit time. I did a video on bowel transit time. Maybe I'll link it right up here. And that's the key to health. So the raw fruits and vegetables are so hydrating, they just move stuff through. There's no chance for stuff to build up. The backup in the bowels creates all of the acidosis and the toxicity in our body. As long as things are moving through quickly, our body, it doesn't have the chance to get toxic because it creates pressure. The constipation creates pressure in the bowels. And as you move the bowels regularly, we're talking 3, 4, 5 times a day on raw food, then the ionic pressure, it releases, it's flowing, and it actually allows the fluid exchange between our lymph and our interstitial fluids to move so that we are constantly detoxifying. It's one of the keys to vibrant health, and I've really felt it and noticed it on 100% raw vegan diet. No acidic food in my diet, no animal products, no dairy, no sugar, no grains. That's the key. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It works. Okay, number 5 is increased mental acuity. I can't believe how acutely focused I have been on raw foods. I can't believe how much stamina in my mind and the ability to just be clear and come from my truth and come from my heart and feel connected with my purpose. That's why I'm here on this video, is because I'm talking from my heart here. I'm talking from my knowledge of experience, and what I'm experiencing is like this acuteness in my thinking and in my mind that makes me want to share with people and help others get so clear that it changes their life. And I believe 100% raw vegan diet does this, but we got to get past the toxicity. We're talking detoxification here. The deeper we detox, the deeper we open up, we connect with our divine purpose, we connect with our higher self. Okay, number 6, even sustained energy from morning till night. So the moment I get up in the morning and the moment I go to sleep at night, I'm on the same energy kick. I don't do caffeine. I don't do stimulants, alcohols, nothing. I don't do sugars. I don't do agave syrup or anything. Nothing to stimulate me. Just raw fruits and vegetables, nuts, and seeds for 1 year. And I have more energy than coffee ever gave me in my life. My God, if I could recommend anything to someone who has chronic fatigue or, even stress and self-doubt and is always kind of struggling to get over the hurdle of energy and feeling good and motivated in your life, get off the caffeine, and especially the alcohol caffeine loop. If you're on that one where you do alcohol in the evening to wind down and you do coffee in the morning to rev up, I can't imagine a more detrimental, toxic cycle for our beings, for our minds, for the vitality of our health. I mean, really, it comes down to getting off all that stuff, getting on 100% raw fruits and vegetables to clear out the toxins, to clear out the acids, and to get high on your own supply, which is what I'm feeling on 100% raw vegan diet, which is why I'm here talking about it, because it's real and it works. Okay, number 7 is better circulation and body temperature and increased libido. I just did a video on increased libido from a raw vegan diet. I'll put that here. So it's a real thing. Increased body temperature, increased circulation. I mean, if you're the type of person that has cold hands and feet, then a raw vegan diet is going to change that. If you're kind of the person who struggles with like warming up in the morning and you need hot tea all the time and warm soups to feel warm, eat raw fruits and vegetables. Detoxify your body. Get the heavy metals out of your body and the acids out of your body and everything that blocks up the biofilms The raw fruits and vegetables hydrate so much, create electrical activity in the body, and so much flow and energy is happening in the body that the circulation becomes like you've never experienced before. I mean, I feel flush. I did a workout earlier today in the morning, and I've had, just raw fruits and vegetables for my food, and I'm like, literally, I feel flush. I feel warm. I feel energized. I feel focused, okay, which is why I'm here. Number 8, more self-esteem and belief in myself. This can't be underestimated. The more we believe in ourselves, the more we can achieve our goals. We have to believe it to achieve it. We have to know that we are worthy of having our success. If we're living the mundane life with cooked foods and dairy products and sugar and thinking that processed cereals and stuff and food out of boxes and plastic bags are going to light us up and invigorate our minds to go out and achieve and change the world and be leaders and think for ourselves, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We have to eat healthy, to be inspired, to get the results, to get motivated, to be someone who's going to get the job, make the money, have the love relationship, have everything you want in your life. If we're sitting on our butts all day, not taking care of ourselves, we're not going to get any results. So self-esteem comes from raw fruits and vegetables. You might not believe me, but try it for yourself. Eat raw fruits and vegetables, your self-esteem will increase. Because like what I was saying, it connects us. It removes the blocks from our divine purpose, from connecting with our higher self. And when we connect with divine purpose and higher self, we naturally start to feel worthy of taking up space in the world, going out and being visible, going out and being seen, taking our turns, making sure we get our piece. And that means giving back. That means not only getting, but giving, and the beautiful exchange that the laws of the universe provide for us in that exchange. Number 9 is increased sense of belonging. So I can't tell you how much, since being 100% raw, I feel like I belong to the human race more. I do. I used to kind of hide from the human race and think, oh, I'm different. I don't really fit in. I don't want to be part of, the human thing. I don't really like people. Since I've been 100% raw, I have connected with my humanity. I've connected with the fact that I do make a difference. I deserve to be part of the human story, the humanity. And it's my duty as a cell in the organism of humanity to do my best, to show up, to make a difference, to give to others, to be a beacon of light, of health and hope and happiness. And it's possible. And raw foods help us get there because it's what Mother Nature has designed for us. It's like aligning with the laws of nature. The more we align with the natural law, the more we're going to be in harmony and flow. And we're going to feel that result. And one of those results is self-esteem. And it's huge. It makes a difference. If you're someone who struggles with depression and self-esteem and not knowing where you fit in the world, get off of the processed foods and the meat and the dairy and the sugar. Start eating organic raw fruits and vegetables in abundance. And even cutting out all cooked food together. It's what does it. It's nature's miracle solution for us and our consciousness. If you don't believe me, give it a try. See for yourself. Number 10, the last thing on my list, a deeper understanding of self-violence. This might sound strange to people, but since being 100% raw, I have completely gained a different and deeper understanding of what violence is. I've never had a relationship with nonviolence. I've heard Martin Luther King Jr. talk about nonviolence. I've heard Gandhi talk about nonviolence. Until I've been 100% raw, I never realized that the act of cooking and eating cooked food is violence toward the self because it's destroyed. The fire is violence. It destroys. And we are eating destroyed nutrients, destroyed fiber, destroyed proteins, destroyed minerals, destroyed enzymes, destroyed oxygen and gases, destroyed phytochemicals, destroyed electrical activity, destroyed electromagnetic fields, destroyed biophotons in the food. When we're destroying all of these things, it's actually violence. It's violence toward myself because I'm not allowing myself the opportunity to thrive. I'm not allowing myself the opportunity to be who I was meant to be, connected with my higher self, connected with my divine purpose, removing the blocks of toxicity from my divine blueprint of who I was meant to be. And I'll tell you, it is not only an act of violence to eat meat, which should seem obvious to most people by now. But if it's not, I'll take it a step further and say the act of cooking and eating cooked food is an act of self-violence. And if you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Give it a shot. See if I'm wrong. See if you can prove me wrong. Because this has been my experience. This is what my personal experience on raw food has been. And to leave you with something, I have some final notes, okay? There's 3 points I wanted to make to wrap this up. Most people are willing to die before changing their diets. I've seen it firsthand. I knew someone who was dying of diabetes and they refused to change their diet. And I was part of their life and I was bringing juices and raw fruits and vegetables into their life. This was many years ago before I was raw, but I was always health focused. And I brought in the juicer. This was a friend of mine's family member. I brought in a juicer and I packed the fridge with raw fruits and vegetables and I started to make juice and I started to talk about eating fruits and vegetables. And the person refused. The person didn't want to live. The person decided that continuing with a high alcohol diet, a high meat diet, a high fat diet, high refined carbohydrates like bread. That's what it was. It was meat, alcohol, and bread. Killed the person from diabetes. They didn't eat sugar. They didn't eat fruit. They didn't eat candy. They ate alcohol, meat, and bread. And it killed them. And they didn't want to change. And they were never going to change. And me suggesting it threatened them severely. And they actually asked me to leave and never come back. And this was a family friend. This was a close friend of mine's family member. And they asked me to never come back. So that was just a personal experience, but I see it everywhere. People are so fixed in their ways that they're not willing to change to get any different results. People are so threatened by what it would mean to eat fruits and vegetables that they defend their own enslavement. They defend their own death sentence, which is cooked food and animal products and refined foods. So I think it's just something I wanted to bring up, that there's a lot of resistance, okay? A lot of resistance in our culture. Number 2 of my final notes, raw food is a detoxification journey and not just a diet. Really, raw food is the process of removing blocks. As we eat raw fruits and vegetables, high in electrical activity, high in minerals, high in biophotons and life force energy, it actually removes toxins that are stored in our physical matter. So it's not just eating food, it's actually the process of allowing particles to leave our space and to connect with our divine purpose and our higher self. So really, it's a personal development journey to understand ourselves better. And that takes a lot of work. And that takes a lot of courage, and that takes a lot of understanding, and not worrying about what others think is going on, or what they say, or what it looks like from the outside. The raw food journey is a journey of losing weight and building it back up, and losing waste matter, and building up vitality, and trial and error, and experimenting for yourself, and seeing what it's like to eat nothing but greens for a day and nothing but, fruit for a day, and experimenting and seeing what it's like. And that's what it is. It's a process of experimentation, personal development, personal discovery, and most of all, detoxifying our mind, body, and soul detoxifying our emotions so we can become clear and present leaders and guides and mentors and just beautiful people in the world, beautiful people that radiate love and light as they walk down the street, and give others the permission to be that as well. Even if they don't know why, even if they don't know it's because of raw food, they know that I want to be like that. I want to have a little of whatever that person has. And they're going to remember that. They could see you one day walking down the street or in the grocery store or in the aisle of a store or something and think, wow, that person's noticeable. I like something about them that lasts with them the rest of their life, you know, that they remember, and it inspires and it uplifts and it brings permission to others. And the last thing on my final notes is fear will stop you, but fears are lodged in the body. So what stops us from living our purpose and stepping into our divine higher self and our higher purpose, our higher path? Fear stops us. Fear stops us because we don't know who we will be on that side, in that version. We don't know ourselves. We're afraid of the unknown. We're afraid of the dark. We're afraid of the apparitions and the phantoms, but they're not real, because as we detoxify the body, we dislodge waste matter that has been in our body for 20, 30 years, all of our life, since we were children, since we were infants, gaining toxins from our environment, from our parents' bad lifestyle, from our parents' bad diet. And when we remove these waste particles out of the body, we actually remove the fears. We remove the limitations that make us stop in our tracks, that tell us we can't do it. Raw food helps to not only set us up for a trajectory of purpose-filled life and meaning and beauty, but it actually parts the seas for us as we go forward. It shows us the path forward. It illuminates the path for us. The photons, the biophotons and electrical energy in the food actually communicates with our cells. It communicates with us. We have the receptors in our body for this divine information that comes from the sun and the electrical activity of planet Earth. It tells us who we are. It tells us how to do it. It tells us where to go. We don't have to have fear along the way because it removes the fear as we go, because it's the hero's journey. Raw food is a hero's journey, and it is a journey filled with challenges and leaving our comfort zones and growing up and personal development. But what does the hero get on the hero's journey? The hero gets the greatest reward of all, which is purpose and belief in yourself and belief in the mission of your life and a steadfastness in your wisdom and knowing and ability to give to others. What does every hero have? Every hero has something that gives hope and leadership and mentorship to others. And that's what a raw food diet does. It leads us down that path. So that is my message. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it very much. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next one.